Bam, how's everybody doing? Hope everybody had a great Wednesday. Long day for me. Went to the office today after not being there yesterday, and boy, did I pay for it. Right? Didn't even actually look at the charts until after lunch. Excuse me. All right, so anyway, let's talk about DR today and kind of see what happened. Now, I will say there were actually a lot of opportunities today, right? Um, and a lot of that was based off just following the rules. Okay, so let's talk about our range for today. 72 to 92, so 20-point range, right within our sweet spot there. If I look at the beginning of the day, yeah, no, that's not the U pattern, right? Don't know what that's going to do for me. Yesterday we had that pattern that went went down and it went straight up. Today we had this U pattern, so that's not one that I'm gonna give me a bias off of that one. Um, but if you notice what happened, like when the market opened, well, at 10:30, we basically just dropped, straight down, right? And so we were able to confirm relatively quickly today. Okay, so we confirmed probably about 10:30, see 10:35 to about 10:40, 10:45, somewhere in there. Um, and as you guys know, what we're looking for on the confirmation today, I'm gonna call today like the 5 point day, right? Today was an easy 5 point day. Because if you look at what we did, so if we look here, we confirmed low. We actually retrace back up next candle, and then boom, there's your entry candle here. All right. So again, we could have tried to be patient, wait for it to come up to IDR, but we have that there, and then we can go. Get easy 5 points here, 5 points plus. But again, if you're looking at just 5 points, that's easy, right? So we're talking about probably 73 down to what 68, yeah, something like that. So you can see like 68 is way up here, right? So that's your 5 points. I mean, that's probably a good 10 point day, or 10 point trade there. All right, so that's one. Um, you can see, I mean, guys, there's so many opportunities on this one. It's not even funny, but so there's one, right? Here, this one it didn't make it above, right? If I get a little deeper into it, let's see. Yeah, if you were quick on it, or if you just took it afterwards, right? We came back up here again, and we could have taken that trade to come down that way, right? So that's another, you know, 73 to 68. That's another 5 plus, um, yeah, not quite 10. This one could get you 10. This one wouldn't, right? That one probably about 8. Which again, if you look at just 5 points, then life is good. Okay. The next opportunity that I would have taken would have been here. And actually, I'm sorry, it would have been here because the time we actually did go up to IDR, and then come back down. So that's again a nice easy one. You could have followed that down. So that's going, 76. Yeah, again, another easy 5 points. We'll just call them 5 pointers. You could have gotten more on these, but 5 points was easy on these. All right. Next opportunity is here. Man, I missed a lot of opportunities this morning. Wow. All right. Today would have been a lot of fun. All right. So there's 73 again. Take that back down to 68. Another 5 there. I hope you guys are keeping count because I'm not. I lost count of how many times we did that. So let's see, 1, 2, 3, so 4 so far. Here's the fifth one. This one was interesting. It didn't quite get back up to IDR, right? It didn't get up there, but from here, you could have taken that trade. Actually on this red candle, and it comes back down. And that one is, that's a good 10, almost 15 points on that one. All right, so again, this is really my first time really even looking at these. So pardon me for not having the exact numbers and such on those. 'Cause again, I didn't even look at the charts until the afternoon. Okay, so all right, so we got about 5 in the morning that was just uh, following the rules are very easy to, and I always say easy because I'm just so used to just if I see it, I just take the trade. It's not easy. You got to have some faith in the process, right? And that's what we always talk about, right? Trust the process, trust the process. Sometimes you're just not going to work, but a day like today, I mean, you just put a 5 pointer on there and go about your business, and life is good. Okay. All right. So I know I keep saying easy. That's just the word I use, but it's just consistent, I guess, is a better word for me. All right. So the trade I did take out, I took two trades today, right? So this one um, up here, we took that trade, and that one was a 10 pointer, right? So that one was 66 down here to 56. Um, right around 71. Price started coming down. I moved my stop down. So that one was. I'm sorry. This is a 20 point. Oh man, I'm off. All right. This one was a 20 pointer one, right? Because that's 76 up here and down to 56. That's actually 20 points. Can't do my math today. All right. Yeah, I know I moved it 5. I moved it down again. So once I got past 10, I set it at 20, and then I ended up setting my stop loss at 10 for that one. So that was one. The second one and the last one I actually took was this one here, right at 73. And this one I actually took it down to 63, right? So I took 10 off of that one. That was the 10 point I was talking about. All right. So could have done a lot more on that one, but again, busy day, not really was focused but not focused. I saw the move when I opened the chart up. When I opened the chart up, we were right around. We're doing this right here. We're in this area, right? And so what I ended up doing was I set my alert at that point. I set my alert here. Okay, watched it go up, and I said, okay, well, I'm gonna wait, right? Because worst case, it's gonna come back down to DR low and then keep moving down. But it went up above, so that's when I end up moving, taking my putting my order there and taking a trade on the way down, right? So still using my alerts, just at a different time of the day. And this one I was able to watch. Had that hour to watch this. So I got here, and then set it to go, to take profit at that 10 points. So, but again, a lot more movement down here, as you can see. If I would have stayed in that trade, it would have been, pretty decent. Um, we're talking about 30 points from there. It doesn't seem like it should be that much, but that's what it is, right? And you just keep adjusting until it doesn't adjust anymore. Honestly, you could have taken that trade even further down if you were really, right to that 530. So that's 32. If you'd have held on here. So let's see from here. So 72 to 32. What's that? 40 points. Not bad. All right, I didn't even think it was that much. Now I'm really mad I got out at 10. But so that's a 30 point day. I mean, I can't complain about that one too much. But like I said, a lot of opportunities today, and it really none of these were. There wasn't a lot of heat on any of these. Yesterday I had to take some heat to get the a couple of the big ones that I got. But today, looking at this, there really wasn't a lot of heat. With a 5 point stop loss, I mean, you could have just set it and forget it almost if you really wanted to. All right, but anywho, that's it, guys. I'm not gonna hold you long, but again, stick to your process, right? That's what we talk about all the time. Some days it's gonna work out great, some days it's not, and that's okay. The days it works out great, you can kind of see what you have available to you. Last 2 days have been phenomenal when it comes to just using kind of basic DR. Last 2 days have been really good. So, and today was only a half day for me, right? So it could have been a whole lot better if I would have been able to focus like I did yesterday. Back in the office again tomorrow, so we'll see what I can get away with. Planning on being at home on Friday, but Fridays haven't really been that good lately, so we'll see what happens. But anyway, you know the rules. Love on your loved ones. You never know you won't be able to do it again, so take advantage of each and every opportunity to do so. All right, and you guys be good. We'll see you later.